What's going on, guys? This is David Strikes First, and I'm coming at you with some more combat sports information and news. I'm going to go over my UFC Fight Night Riyadh picks, tell you all the fights that are going to be a banger fight as well. So if you guys are excited for the video, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate your support. Let's get into it, though. First, I want to talk about the bare knuckle event. Knucklemania 5 was amazing. Man, some of the KOs on that card was just unbelievable. And they really shined in a void of a week that the UFC wasn't in. So I really appreciated that card being there for me. PFL was kind of a downgrade in my opinion. It was the last Bellator title fight, but the only one that I really was interested in was Paul Hughes versus Usman. But I expected it to go towards him on the scorecards, even though I thought Hughes won that fight. I think he outstruck him and did a lot more significant strikes. So that's just what I want to go over, the previous combat sports stuff. Now let's jump into this card here. All right. So we're going to check it out here. Mind the advertisements. But let's check out the prelims, guys. So the prelims are going to be starting at 7 in the morning, guys. Oof. Don't know if I'll be getting up that early. We'll see. But Muhammad Naimov versus Khan Ofli. Now, Khan Ofli was coming off the Ultimate Fighter that just aired with Shevchenko versus Grasso. And I'll say he's a pretty decent fighter, but I think Muhammad Naimov has the counter wrestling to give Khan Ofli a lot of trouble. Now, what I will say, if you're looking at underdog odds, I would go Khan Ofli, just because he is a good fighter. And he actually is coming from City Kickboxing. That gym over there is really good. Izzy Adesanya as the main event. So you know that he wants to put on a good performance to get the night started for Izzy. So I would be looking at some sort of different odds. I'd go for the underdog in this. Even though I think Muhammad Naimov does have the counter wrestling to make it interesting. Now, the next one, Shamil Gaziev versus Thomas Peterson. Now, a lot of people are saying this is a good fight. I think these two suck as heavyweights. Not, they're good, but I just feel like Shamil really showed a lot of holes in his game the last time he fought with Rosenstrike. You could tell he doesn't have a good gas tank, and he doesn't know how to keep his hands up once he's tired, and that's not a good thing when you're in a professional heavyweight bout. And I will say Gaziev should be favored in this one, but it's heavyweights. Underdog, even if you throw some money down on a KO, it doesn't hurt, but I would go with Shamil Gaziev to get it done. Now, Terrence McKinney, T-Rex, shout out to you, brother. I know you just became a father. Congratulations on that, man. It's a blessing, dude. It's a blessing. So I'm looking for you to get a knockout. I say first or second round. Whatever odds are better for you guys to make that money. Damir Hadzovic. I haven't really seen a lot of his fights, but he's a Denmark fighter, so interesting. But I'm looking for T-Rex to get it done. Shout out to you, brother. Women's flyweight bout, Jasmine Jasudavicius and Myra Bueno Silva. I'm not a big fan of this fight. And it has nothing to do with girls. I like girls in combat sports. Sometimes they're really entertaining. It depends. But I just feel like Myra really showed a lot of holes in her game the last time she fought with Raquel Pennington. That fight was just awful. And, at one point, Myra Bueno Silva was literally just laying down on the octagon floor. So I look for Jasmine to get it done via submission, maybe first or second round, who knows. Bogdan Grad, I haven't heard much about him. I need to look him up better. But Lucas Alexander from Brazil, I know I think they're kind of like a toss-up. Like their odds are pretty much similar. But I would go for maybe a submission, second round, third round. Heavyweight bout, Jamal Pogues and Hamdi Abdalawab. I don't know. I don't know much to comment on these ones, but let's go into the main card. Okay. So I actually want to start below and work our way up. So we got Faris Ziam versus Mike Davis, Mike Beast Boy Davis. Now, I've heard that Beast Boy has had some injuries. That's why he hasn't been fighting so much, but I'd really like to see him get another win and become more active if possible, if his body allows him to. He's a really good fighter, and I think he could do a lot of good things. Now the next one is a bantamweight bout, Said Nurmagomedov versus Vinicius Lockdog Oliveira. I would, with him as an underdog, I would go with Vinicius Lockdog to get a KO, maybe first or second round. Would be awesome if he could get a flying knee again. That was such a good knockout last year. I mean, oh my god, that was a sick knockout. Then we got Sergey Pavlovich versus Yarinzo Rosenstrike. Now, number 4 taking on number 9. I still feel like Sergey gets it done. But, I mean, Rosenstrike as an underdog isn't bad either. But I would go with Sergey Pavlovich. He needs a win. He's had 2 losses. They were against very tough opponents, though. You got Volkov, who he used to train with. And then you got Tom Aspinall, the UFC interim heavyweight champion, when he's really the heavyweight champion. But anyways, and then we got Shara Magomedov versus Michael Venom Page. Now, with MVP being an underdog, this is crazy. And I'll tell you why. He is such a amazing striker. Like, his striking is prolific. Like, the things you see him do isn't replicated by anyone. But Shara does have some skills to beat him. But I feel like Michael Venom Page has fought a lot as well, and I feel like he gets it done. I would go with a round 2, round 3 knockout on Michael Venom Page to get it done. Let's go, MVP. Then, the last but not least, the main event, Israel Adesanya. Now, a lot of these guys are saying that, he hasn't fought in a fight night without a title for like 6 years or something, which is crazy. But I like Israel to get it done. I feel like he has a lot of ways to do amazing, prolific knockouts, just like Michael Venom Page. And I really think he's seen holes in Nasruddin's game where he can actually strike and get out of the way. Strike, angle off. Strike, get out of the way. I feel like it'll be a really good counter-striking match. And then one beautiful hit, put him out. I think Israel Adesanya will get this done. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. Will you be waking up at 7 in the morning or wherever you're from early to watch this? I'd love to hear from you guys. Who do you think's going to win? Who is your fight of the night? My fight of the night is got to be Michael Venom Page versus Shara. I mean, that is just such an amazing fight. So look forward to seeing you guys. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.